Hi, I'm Doshi Richard Van Donk, and I'm really excited about my upcoming Taikai, and I really hope that you can be there because I'm going to be sharing some things that I have never ever shared before, and especially in the way that I'm going to be doing it this year. Um, I now have the ability, which I didn't before because of many different changes to things with IBDA and in the Bujinkan and in my own self and in my own training and realizations that I have, that I'm now unlimited in how I share what it is that I want to teach with you. And this is why this is under the Bushindo umbrella, is because I want to be able to just share with you what I know from all of the training that I have done in so many different fields, besides just the martial arts, because I really feel that martial arts is actually more than just kicking and punching. Uh, and a good thing it is, because I mean, I really love all that. But I'm really, I want to tell you what you can expect from this event, because a lot of people have been asking. Because this is going to be a body, mind, spirit, taijutsu integration event. We're going to integrate body, mind, spirit, Shingi Taiichi, and talk about being empowered as a warrior. Going back and looking at things from a maybe an old ways perspective, maybe looking through the door of the warrior monk. I've really been about the ancient and the old ways, and that's really what got me into these teachings uh, very, very deeply as I came more through a spiritual door and then learning all the and martial stuff and the medicine stuff and how this all combines. And I've been all over the world studying with every guru, master, teacher, hundreds of different martial arts grandmasters, and some of them to very high levels, really to work on finding out what the core teachings were that and where they came from, and how I could personally embody those in my own life and share that with people, because I love these arts, and I just really love sharing it as well. So I had the slogan in Bushindo, ancient arts for modern times, that got established in like in 1987. And we were working on learning more things from the old ways. We used to love all of the outdoor stuff and, uh, like I say, the meditation and the warrior monk and uh, studying those arts, because most of all those things, especially in Japan, came through the from India to China. A lot of those teachings in the Bujinkan are all related to Taoism and Shinto doorways that are very, very deep into the teachings. And unless one gets beyond just the fighting parts, they may not ever understand the relationship of even the fighting parts, because they're based on building who you are as a human being, as a warrior too. But as a warrior, you must learn to, for the body to be able to condition your body. Because without a conditioned and aligned and proper body, you're really not going to be able to do good taijutsu, and you're really not even going to be that great through life. Someday it's going to catch up with you, and you're going to have to be able to work on your body and stuff as well. So in this training, we're going to do different body conditioning, some things from Amatsu, some Junan Taiso, some Qigong teachings, some DaoYin. If you don't know what that is, we'll just come and we're going to go way deeper on all of that stuff for you. But body condition is extremely important. We're going to also work on the aspects of the mind. We're going to talk deeply and train, as we train, work through the aspects of warrior philosophy, what it was in ancient times to actually be in real combat, but also to condition your mind even to be able to handle anything in your life, right? The relationship, the toughest battles may be between your own two ears, and that's what we really want to talk about. As you can see, I'm passionate about what it is that I'm sharing here, because it's really greatly enhanced my life and allowed me to meet some really amazing people and to experience some incredible things all over the world. And I'm really wanting that for you too, because you might not be able to go to Japan and China and Tibet and India and all those places I did. So I can kind of share with you the jewels of those things in this practice and in this training. In the spirit side of things, we're going to do meditation and special breathing exercises and some special attunements where that builds it into the body, which builds it also into the taijutsu, which builds it into the possibilities of doing, different kujin and that kind of thing. But you need to build it into your body and stuff first. It's really, really just, it's imperative. It's part of the whole thing. We need to learn it as a unified person, right? In the arts, and it just brings so much more out into the um, art when you understand how important these concepts were from the Amatsu teachings and the spiritual and the meditational gates and the Ninpo and uh, to where you integrate that into the Taijutsu. So the Taijutsu part of what we're going to do here is we're going to be studying the arts of the Bujinkan. We're going to be studying the arts of Eskrima. We're going to be studying sword arts and stuff as well, formal and informal training. There's going to be a lot of taijutsu training. You're going to be tired by come Sunday, or probably even before. You're going to be really tired. I just say that because there's just almost all night training going on. We're just nonstop. You will get all of the physical training that you want, but you also need to work on the body, mind, and spirit integration, which we're definitely going to do deeply. As far as the martial stuff on the Bujinkan, I really want to cover some things that I feel are kind of weaknesses or have been weaknesses in the training. And most of that I'll wait to even address what that is in the training. But really, knife and stick fighting is extremely important because knives and sticks are everywhere. And so we're going to use a screamer for that because I feel that it's far more superior than any other art. Why? Because that's what it is. It's a blade and a stick art. They're going to be superior in that. So it's a total must in your training. So we're going to give you the basics and the cores of that and some fight finishing things with that and how to defend yourself. Honestly, you could be dead without it in a real situation. We're going to work on punching styles. I'm going to say something here that may be somewhat controversial, but I really think that Ichimonji only training, Ichimonji style punching only, has ruined the Bujinkan art. Because the Bujinkan has such incredible ways to handle every kind of punch, right? Or every kind of situation, but not enough training is done in that. Most of it is just the longer range punching. And Hatsumi Sensei agrees with me. He's put this in writing, in books and things, that needs to be shortened up. But we're going to go through all different punching styles, how to counter them, how the Bujinkan works with that, and how other systems actually work with different punching styles. You need to know how to counter things as well. You need to know that you'd be able to finish a fight, right? So we're going to be doing fight finishes, meaning that you just don't do one little hit in this. It's like, how do you boom, 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 and get it done? How do you use other parts of your hands, elbows, whatever's necessary to end the fight, right? We need to have some fight finishes, so we're going to be putting some of that in there as well. We're also going to be studying some ground fighting. Yes, it's in the Bujinkan, completely in the Bujinkan. Very few people went into this in depth, but I mean, the Tagaga Yoshinu, Shinden Futaru, and Kukyushindaru all have going to the ground type situations and how to get back up from that really quickly. You don't want to stay down there. That's really evident. But we have a whole system. One of our Junans who's went really deep in all this, Brian Sumter, is going to be teaching you how to handle the ground fighting, people shooting in at you and all that stuff. We're going to really work and take a look at that. We did some last year. We're going to do that even way deeper this year. You're going to really enjoy that. Sword, as I said, we're going to do formal and informal. We're going to do some slow actions so you can understand it, some drawing, but we're also going to do sword play. So bring your padded stuff so that we can do some real fun stuff with the sword. I'm also going to be doing a big reveal on Gyokuru. I've been studying at these arts for over 40 years, or close thereof, and seems longer, but that also seems like a long time because I'm only 35. So, and so anyway, while I don't want to give too much of it away, but I understood how all this has all come together from some very ancient teachings, and how this all interacts into the art. And I'm going to be revealing all those things because I'll just say that the insight that I got in sharing some private sessions in my dojo, I had a really great realization of how all of the arts came together, integrates, and it's so powerful that my my own taijutsu will never ever be the same. It's really that powerful, and I want to share it with you at this Taikai. I guarantee what I'm going to show you with this is totally worth you coming from wherever you're coming just to learn what I'm going to share with you, because it'll integrate all of the teachings, all of it, in such a way that it's so powerful. It's been hidden right out in the open. I don't know anybody else has put this together the way that I put it together, and I'm going to reveal it at this Taikai. I'm also going to unveil what's happening with IBDA. There's a lot of changes, or great changes actually has happened in the BUJINKAN recently. You may or may not have heard about that. And I want to let everyone know how that affects IBDA. IBDA will be totally going on well into the future, but there's going to be a lot of changes. And I'm not going to even say what those are here now. I'm going to share those at the Taikai. That will be the great reveal. It's epic, revolutionary for us, revolutionary for me. And we're going to be integrating all of this. I know I'm talking a bit fast because I really want to honor your time. I really hope that you get excited even by what I'm sharing. I'll try to put some more video together on points of things that we're going to be doing, but we're going to go deep on this. And this is not just a regular seminar in a sense, like people go and you just explore whatever taijutsu. I really work. I work for months to do an absolute sequence of putting all this together. So when you learn it, it helps transform you. We also just have a really great time together. This is open for anybody that trains in any art, no matter if you're a brand new white belt or you're a grandmaster of 5 arts. It doesn't matter. Come play. Everybody's going to be welcome. And we're a group that everybody shares with everybody else. And we have such a great time together. We'll have a gathering and a party and, all that kind of stuff, and have some drinks, and you can ask me all different kinds of questions and question and answer, and, bring your questions and we'll see what we can do to answer them. But you're going to do a lot of training. That's what we're here to do. But this bond and things that we have together at our events are just over the top. Ask anybody that's gone and they will tell you, it's worth every dime. I have never, ever, ever in 35 years of doing seminars ever have one person ask for a refund, and I don't think there ever will, because I give 10 times whatever value. I'm always going to give 110% at least at every event, and I really hope that you can make it. It's in Carson City, Nevada, April 2nd through 5th, and 2020. And I really hope you're there. Really hope to see you on the mat. And until then, till we meet again.